Well, New Horizons and all that, right?
There's something golden in there. It reminds me of her.
Ebrietus? Sorry, amygdala? Both, I guess?
The roots are too tight for me to reach in.
I don't know if I like the idea of a walnut with eyes. Too tight to reach in. Still have acid?
Too risky.
Alright, then let's stab it. That's a smarter choice, right?
It's not sharp enough.
He tried. He'll try that knife on anything.
Never thought I'd be riding a giant cicada.
How you doing, Circus 103?
Someone's sobbing inside there, but I can't see anything. It's falling off the end of the world. Someone's sobbing inside.
Sometimes when the dialogue repeats, it's because I tried inspecting and then interacting, and sometimes it's the same thing. Sometimes it's not. They're not reacting. Hey, punk.
I don't need the target practice.
Just throw rocks at him. Listen to me.
That's not going to work.
You need a rat skin? You like meat?
That's not...
Meat.
That's...
I have no idea what to do here.
That's... I don't need the target practice.
Would you like money?
Nothing to spend them on. Hello? Hello?
What am I missing? What can I actually do around here? So far, it's nothing.
It's falling off the end of the world.
Give it a push. Try to get him out of here with the acid.
It won't work on metal bars. No need to cut that.
Would you say I should cut that out?
No need to cut that. I don't want to damage it.
You don't know me. Huh. He won't talk to me and I can't really interact with anything. I'm not sure what to do here.
There's something golden in there.
I definitely want that. I'm not sure if I understand what to do with the gold.
Here we go again.
It may be one of those times where all you do is find a problem but not a solution. I gotta figure out what to actually do with that information. Don't you have dialogue, actually? I don't think I've been keeping up with that. Oh yeah.
But who was she?
A flawed thing that fire could not save.
What can you tell me about the dark thing?
It should have been burnt away, but the fire did no more than shrink it for a time.
I need you to make me weapons.
Did I not give you the beak? A blade that cuts deep? Did I not make that work to order, as I swore? Trouble me no more with begging, and wield what you were given.
I need you to help me rekindle the spirit lamps inside the Valkyrie ride.
A living man cannot hold the living flame, and it is the spirits of the dead that light the dark.
So how can I rekindle them?
The flame burns here. It must burn there.
So take the flame from here to there?
Just tell me how.
Before men had words for their grief, they learned how to bear fire. Has the light of reason grown so dark? Go, and bother me no more on this matter.
Figure out how to carry a torch from here to there, basically.
Did you help make the stream made in the mysteries of the deep?
I work in metal and shape with flame. The living have no place upon my anvil. Whoever this maiden is, she was forged by others' deeds.
I really need you to make me something.
You can bring me an order, or you can burn.
Goodbye.
You have said so before.
Well, I mean, this time it's true. I have said it before. In this run. Oh. Nope. No. Is it time for another mandatory death? No, I got away this time.
How can I kindle the right
With fire.
Goodbye.
So I can ask about the mermaid here. I need to find who knows about her. Because she has a name. Odin or his ravens might have feedback. So you must be thought, because the other one's definitely memory. He even refers to that raven's words as lost thoughts.
I have nothing to say to it. It seems to be ignoring me. Do you know how to kindle a spirit lamp?
I suppose you'd need spirits and a fire, huh?
Could you be a little more specific about how to kindle it?
I once read, a brand from a brand is kindled and burned, and fire from fire begotten. For fire, you should seek 8-3. For spirits, this place is full of them.
What did you mean? This place is full of spirits.
You know what I meant. There's a shadow the dead leave behind. Words that echo in your ears. Phantoms that linger behind your eyes. And a weight of pain heaped up on your back. Even your voice has that stoop to it, stranger. A man can carry the dead, but their place is on the pyre. Do you understand? Once you have a flame, it will draw spirits from the dead as though they were moths.
Goodbye.
I think he's saying to burn Mimir's brain. Or head.
That part at the base looks ready to break off.
Oh. This is gonna be gross. I'm about to stab Mimir's head, aren't I? With this one.
That's not going to work.
Why not? No. Okay. Rat?
I don't know enough about taxidermy to pull it off.
Bird? Ah, the bird
It's
head.
barbaric, but hey, it works.
Put a bird corpse head on a stick and burn it, I guess? I was thinking something way more morbid. Apparently.
The burning brand you now bear is bright enough to beat back the dark, and hot enough to warm the dead. Go and make use of it.
Ah, they're crawling up her legs. I don't like it. Oh. Rude. He didn't even react when he died. We're running out of people. You guys should be worried, honestly.
Nothing happened.
Fire alone isn't enough.
You need a spirit.
Yeah. Why do you think they call it a spirit lamp, dummy?
Well, I thought that's what I thought that was why I needed to have a bird head on it. It would have a spirit. Was that Fenrir earlier?
Spirits.
Just crossed my mind, like because Fenrir could chew metal, couldn't he? I don't know. He's strong enough, at least, that weapons didn't seem to matter. I put meat in his mouth, and then he was happy. I think about it when he bit off, was it Baldur's arm? That was right. There's just a weird extra step.
The querent, still burning with questions. The fire is fitting, and from it we will draw truth. I see the end, querent. I see the living die, and the dead speak, in the gray, grim home of ghosts. I see the one with wings rising up, ready to face his foe at last. Fool, hermit, hanged man, death, devil, emperor, priestess, lover, empress. You know what waits. You know the stakes. But I know no more. Now it falls to you to give the final answer.
Whoop.
That was unnerving.
Yeah, you are sacrificing somebody. Not a good look, fam. Oh, do I need to find 5? Maybe. If I'm about to collect the spirit of 83, and then I have 3 left over, that doesn't bode well for you 3.
Goodbye.
I think I might go collect the spirit from 83, and if it lets me do that, then I might come back to see them all dead, or watch them die. It's not gonna be good for you.
Warm the dead, huh? Let's give it a try.
My embers are rekindled by my own fire, and I live again, at least while it lasts.
No, all I did was bring him back. I didn't consume him in the same way.
Were you actually dead? What was it like?
Cold and dark, an empty void with no air to breathe or burn, and endless time to feel the lack of life. That is what waits for us both.
The dark thing killed you, and I brought you back to life. Help me destroy it, for your sake and mine.
My hate burns hot for that impurity. But my fire has grown tired, and I have given you already the gift of a burning brand.
Goodbye.
You have said so before.
You're pretty rude for someone whose life was saved. Guess that's how it do. I wonder if the fire is what I need for the previous place. Still don't know who knows her name. Maybe you're still alive for now.
I have nothing to say to him. He said the ravens prefer the dust.
Oh, for a second there, I thought he might actually do it. Just put the acid in there. The raven would just dissolve or something. Pretty brutal.
Burning one bird was probably enough.
What would a blind old fool do with such a thing?
There must be a way to get the eye.
Circus fires are nothing to kid around about.
The commitment to having so many different pieces of dialogue about the random nonsense you'd get up to. Is there anything to do on the screen at this point? I'm not sure there is.
Gather more spirits. Have you considered the starfish?
That's not a bad point. The starfish is dead, I suppose. Oh yeah, those are the tentacles of the starfish, aren't they? At first glance, I thought it was some kind of backdrop inside the tank. You had a bad time. I insulted you until you killed yourself?
Hate! Hate!
Fair.
Hate!
Well, that's distressing. The many-eyed raven. I still don't know your name, though.
I don't have anything to say to her.
What is your name? I gotta get those Death Note eyes that let me see people's names.
Spirits.
Spirits.
Burning one bird was probably enough. It would just fly away.
That's his only misgiving. Kill a bird? It'd probably fly away. Whatevs. You guys aren't murdered yet? Oh. That's not a good sign. Uh-oh. I make it? Okay. Okay, so that wasn't necessarily the one that comes by to kill people at scripted times, but instead the one that I have to run away from. Although, that one time I felt like I couldn't get away.
It's already burning bright.
Read down, two to go. This guy really created some problems for me, didn't he? So I need to find more dead. Have I looked inside this booth?
Too many winners. Turn
Oh yeah. That dialogue. Yeah, it's unclear if that is who you hope it is. So the museum has 2 dead. 1 alive, needing a name. She'll craft me a better sword. A better dagger. Which at the time, I thought I needed to pierce the cicada. But then I did. So maybe it's required to get into the knot. A weird detail.
Too risky.
Why must you shine a light on Rota? In the darkness, I can't see or be seen. That is always better.
That's what you dream for?
There was a golden-haired woman who threw herself down this well.
Oh, yes.
I've watched her body break upon the roots many times. Shame on the man who cannot keep such a lovely thing.
I don't think she has a keeper.
Who are you?
Outside Rota, locked inside a cage. Husk Rota, hollow Rota, keen and clever Rota. For edges and craft are all they left of me.
All who left of you? Who put you here?
When they killed my boy inside Rota, they hollowed him out and locked me in. For a boy's life and a man's freedom, I took their blood silver and worldly wisdom and built this cage myself with what they gave me. You, of all people, should know that we plan our prisons with our own minds and shape our shackles with our own hands.
Who is inside Rota? The one they killed?
No one is inside Rota now. The boy is gone. He's been hollowed out and stuffed with money.
Is inside Rota the rat?
Do you know anything about the Dark Thing? Where it came from, how it can defeat it, anything?
I offer only this advice. Sit sobbing in the shadows, alone and empty, or else never look back and never look in. In those two ways, a haunted, hunted man can hide from such horror.
I don't want to hide. I want to destroy it.
Then I can't help you. No man can.
What is this place?
You rode a bug to where madness is rooted in myth amid the void. Do you think there's an atlas for such places? I'll tell you this. A carnival is where flesh rises. The grave is where flesh sinks. And here, we hang in between.
It's pretty amusing to get this deep into the game and then someone's like, this is pretty crazy, huh?
Who are they?
They are we. Since I've grown and shrunken into one of them, we are machine men who take and make what we will. My cousin Atri has gone the farthest. A mite of a man in a metal box. You know him. You've known us all. And you'll hate us helplessly.
And you'll hate us helplessly. Is H3 the one in the Pandora box situation?
Did you mean 8-3?
Oh.
He thinks his reckoning will be easier as a number.
They did that trick again. 8-3 is probably one of the... Is he one of the dwarves? The name seems more familiar afterwards. I'm surprised I couldn't decode 8-3, especially given the other number puzzle we had that was just you interpreting words as being numbers.
If you're Rota and 8-3 is Atri, then who's Alberic?
Who indeed?
Are you suggesting that I'm Alberic?
Stranger, a man who asks another, who am I, will never gain himself an answer. He will only lose, for I can carve from you an Alberic, but never an Adam. You cease to be in God's image the day you cannot say, I am who I am.
Is that a yes?
No, you fool. It's a warning.
Rota, did you have something to do with that mermaid? Stream maid in the mysteries of the deep? I saw your name on the plaque beneath her.
Indeed. We machine men found a nymph and made of her an imago. With all our skill, we cut and cooked and cured, leaving little of her beyond our handicraft. And when men shrink from the sight of such devastation, their dumbstruck dread pays us homage.
What is the mermaid's name?
We took that and kept it for ourselves. It has a value. It has a price. And we give nothing away for free, least of all what we have stolen.
How can you be proud of creating something so miserable?
We both know the thrills of self-loathing are no less than those of self-love. And is it not agreed that misery loves company?
Tell me her name.
When I am paid.
Tell me
when.
Nope.
Goodbye.
Yes, it will be good when you are gone.
Nope, the payment comes in the form of this screen. What do we have to pay?
My boy.
Is he your hollowed out one?
Inside Rota, stuffed with money, huh? I wonder.
So little left of my boy. A loss for a loss will square our accounts. And so, I name her Nineveh. Yes, Nineveh.
Uh-oh.
What's happening?
Oh, he's about to die. And we always witness it, which makes me start to think that I'm the one doing it. So the other one works with metal and he works with flesh. Like each one has different specialties.
Did I not warn you? Tell you to keep to the shadows, not to look backward or inward, and thus to hide from the dark thing. But you took my shadows, made me look back to my past, and made me see inside Rota again. You killed me, and now I weep no more.
He is not fond. God, I swear the protagonist's voice is really recognizable, but I've been trying to remember this whole game. What did Crispin's voice actor sound like? The little chirpy drone from the last game that was like the comic relief. I don't know. Might have to check why I recognize his voice. Who was Itri? I think that's one of the craftsmen from Norse mythology. Not the follow-up on the rat we were necessarily expecting, but here we are. Who else is doomed to die? So he lost his shadows and then looked at his past, and that's what made him vulnerable. Reminds me of Paranoia Agent and that question of like, who is vulnerable when? It's like when people feel mentally backed into a corner, essentially. So am I not vulnerable to die the same way because of the fact that I don't have my past? The lack of knowledge about my own past maybe is the entire evidence of why I'm still where I am. It has killed me, it just hasn't worked the way it has for everyone else. We established a place where no one really dies, and then went on to introduce a way for people to actually die.